Hello, my name is Hannah. Welcome to the Hannah Inner Healing Forum, where we discuss matters mental health, and also we discuss, narcissism and other things that people are experiencing in the world today. So today we are going to talk about, from our last week's topic, we talked about identity and what your identity is. Today we are going to talk about how you lose your identity and how you also gain back your identity. Like I said, my name is Hannah Njeri. I have a background in Master's of Divinity in Pastoral Studies. I have a degree in Sociology and Politics, and I also have a certificate in Trauma Counseling. So welcome to the show. And before I start, please share this information, subscribe to our channel, and I hope that many more people can learn and heal. Because that's the aim that I have with this channel, to heal and to bring recovery to families and to individuals. So let me start my topic today by saying, your identity is who you are, your calling and your purpose. And for other details, you can check our past video, but today I want to talk about how you can lose your identity. You can lose your identity through your environment. The environment you stay, is it abusive? If an environment is abusive, or you have a narcissistic parent who abuses you, who tells you things or talks down to you, it can make you lose your identity. For you to have a good identity or a good view of who you are as a person, you need an environment that is free, an environment that is positive, and an environment that will help you to flourish to who you are. And to the parents watching this program today, you don't mold a child, you unfold a child. When a child comes into this world, they come with their giftings, they come with their packaging. They have already been packaged by God. So what you do is unfold them. You can only tell them, teach them discipline, you can teach them things in life that will help them be the best version of themselves. But learn even from the things the child likes, who they are. Do they love music? Do they love arts? Do they love different things? That's how you unfold the child. So when an environment is negative, the child is not able to be who they are because they are stuffed. When they try to express themselves, they are brought down. When they try to be themselves, they are told, no, you are not that, you need to be this. So you're diverting their identity to something else that they are not. You have even known of people who have done degrees, engineering, and said, I gave back my parents the degree, and they became musicians, because that's who they truly were. So as parents, nurture your children to be who God has called them to be, not what you want them to be. There is also the limiting environment where poverty or things like that, where there was abject poverty. So in such an environment, the child becomes negative and is not able to flourish because he will always see things from a negative or a limiting point of view. So they develop the poverty mindset where they can never be anything or they can never dream big. So such a thing can also cause a child to lose their identity. Another way you can lose your identity is your mindset or your outlook on life. How do you see life? Do you see life as this toxic world where nothing can happen? Do you see life from a negative view? Or do you see life from a positive outlook that even everything that happens, God will always use for good? So your outlook is also very important. And then another thing that can also help you not help you, but can also cause you to lose your identity, the relationships that you keep. If you have relationships where people are putting you down and tell you, you're like this, you can't make it in life, or they give you backhanded comments that, at least you're good for something. Such kind of relationship will kill you. They won't mold you, they won't shape you, they will kill you. So be careful. The Bible says that be careful because bad company corrupts good morals. When you're with such soul ties, they drag you, they stifle you, they choke you. So check the people in your life, the people that you keep in your life. Another thing is ignorance. You remember like the story of Esau and his brother Jacob. Esau didn't care about his identity, or he said, I'm so hungry. Jacob said, give me your birthright. He said, okay, when you give me your soup, I'll give you a birthright. He was ignorant. He didn't even know that he was losing his identity. And you can lose your identity through many things. Through not taking care of your body, through allowing people to just sleep with you anyhow, through allowing yourself to be abused. So such kind of things such as ignorance, where you just let yourself go. Marrying whoever comes your way, those are some of the things that can cause you to lose your identity. Another thing also is occultic activities. Those from us here in Africa, or in other parts of the world right now, witchcraft is not hidden anymore. Where you find now people go and concoct things and affect people's stars or destiny. When someone affects your star or your destiny, you find that this child is struggling so much in life, and because of the occultic activities that took place when they were small, or they were dedicated to some altars, or they were, their star was stolen, and that's why as a parent you need to know to pray for your child's star, pray for your child's identity and destiny. So how do you gain your identity back? You can gain your identity back, number one, by connecting with God. You see, for you to discover yourself, who you truly are, you have to connect with God, because He's the one who made you. He's the one who created you. He knows how best you can function. It's like the way Samsung company creates phones, and then they are the ones who knows how best these phones run. So you go back to the manufacturer, who is God, connect with Him, and then He will start. The more you connect with God, from my own life experience, then He starts showing you who you are. You start discovering who you are. You start seeing yourself differently than how you saw yourself, because that's how God sees you. And so it makes you have a different outlook in life. Number two, change your environment. Let's say you are in an environment where people are so toxic, negative. Change. If you're at an age where you can leave. And if you're being abused, you can look for help. Even as a minor, go to the police, or just look for help to the children's courts and children's places where they protect children. And if you're under 18, and go and look for help to come out of that abuse, because the more you stay in that abusive environment, the more you lose yourself. You keep losing, because the words they are telling you, they are stealing your virtues. The way if someone can say you're not good for anything, someone has already stolen your virtues. Everybody was created with a purpose. Everybody's good for something. There's nothing God created, even the snail that people hate, that doesn't have a purpose. Everything that God created, insects, all these things, how much more you as a human being created in the image of God. You have a purpose, you have a destiny. And then also, you can also heal. When you come from an abusive environment, you heal. I'm talking from an experience, personal experience. You heal. If you went through a childhood that was painful, or you went through things as a child, or you lost a parent, you need to go through a process of healing, because as you heal, your virtues are now coming back to you that the devil stole. And then you can also, another way you can regain your identity is change your mindset. Like we've just talked. Start seeing yourself the way God sees you. And then have the right people in your life, like mentors. Have the right mentors. There are people who maybe you observe and you admire them. Maybe try and have mentors that tell God to lead you to the right people who can mentor you. Another thing is pray for wisdom. As you're relating with people in this world, you need a lot of wisdom. You need discernment to know where to go, the right places to go and where not to go. Another thing also is prayer and deliverance. You see, especially for those people who their destiny was attacked through the occult, or who need deep healing, they were abused so much. You need to go through a lot of prayer of deliverance, because the devil likes to take opportunities of inner wounds and then get a foothold in your life, and then use that and the evil forces, and use that to oppress you. So you find you're having very negative, toxic thoughts. So when you start going through deliverance and prayer, you find your thoughts changing, the thoughts of God coming to flow through your life, through your mind, through everything that is going around you. And also another thing also you can do for yourself is, right now online, there are so many things you can find and heal there. You'll find healing, you'll find videos like mine and others that to help you take through this journey. So if you're not able to afford a counselor or to go to see a counselor, you can do yourself inner work. I call it the inner work, the healing work. Just on YouTube. Right now everything is on YouTube. So the only thing you need to do is get a place where there is Wi-Fi if you don't have bandwidth. Go to a hotel, sit down, even take a cup of coffee and start the healing process. So let nothing hinder you, let money not hinder you. Even if you have that 50 shillings, look for a hotel that has chai and connect to the Wi-Fi and start healing. Self-reflecting. Another thing, keep a journal. Keep a journal of your journey, of your progress. Then, because when you keep a journal, your mind is also able to get in touch with what is going on around your life. Pray also against confusion, because most people who don't know you, they are very confused. Ask God to give you stability of mind, especially for those who have been through a narcissistic abuse. Ask God to give you stability of mind so that now you can recover yourself back. Let me tell you, like I've said many times to my friends or to people that I counsel, there is no way you will regain your identity or your person, or to be able to fulfill your calling without discovering who you are. And such topics like self-discovery are not even taught in our schools or in higher institutions of higher learning. These are things now you have to come and cater out here. We do those trainings. For those who are interested, you can contact me through our comment section, where you can come for self-discovery classes, and then you start now connecting with yourself. It's enough. It's number one. It's important to connect with God, but also you need to connect with yourself, with your soul. Your soul needs to connect with you so that you can be one, so that you're not divided. Because what abuse does, especially narcissistic abuse, it causes you to be divided within yourself. So you have a duality, or you have multiple personality disorders. All these are mental illnesses that come from abuse. So once you discover yourself, you realize such mental illnesses are healed, and now you can reconnect back to yourself and become whole. And that's God's desire for you to be whole, your mind to be whole, your body to be whole, your soul to be whole. For you to be whole and to see life, to have an optimistic or holistic approach to life, so that you're no longer having, all these negative baggages. Another thing also, you realize that when you don't have yourself, you don't know who you are, you've not healed your inner wounds, you will have bad dreams, because your mind has a lot of negativity, and when your mind has negativity, you are prone to get bad dreams and nightmares. So you need to heal so that now those nightmares can go. And that's why you see when people are being abused, they have a lot of nightmares because of what is happening in the brain. So at least now my prayer is that you'll be able to recover. So my prayer to God is that whoever is watching this show today, they will discover who they are and recover back everything that the devil stole. They will recover back themselves, their identity, and who they are. So for today, that's where we're going to stop. But next time, we're now going to talk about a different topic, just pertaining mental health. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, and to subscribe. Be blessed.